Hello Taurus, Sun, Moon and Rising, and welcome to my channel Attila Tarot. In this video we're gonna look at 2026 month by month, what kind of energies you can expect so you can prepare for them, double down on them. We're gonna look at the meanings of the card from every angle: love, relationship, money, career, finance. I'm using 5 decks so you can get the best overview, but very important as well that you get a very positive outlook on this year and approach it like that. So put it in the comment while I'm getting the cards ready for you. I am manifesting my dreams in 2026, or you can put it that I manifested my dreams in 2026. So you kind of get those positive energies in very early. And I only have a few cards left. But also don't forget to check out your sun, moon and rising signs as well to kind of get the full picture of all the energies that are coming. Okay, so we're kind of getting ready. I just need to get a couple of your oracle cards. Okay. And from this deck we're gonna get 2 or 3. We have 2, that is perfect. So we are ready to roll video reading. So let's jump into it with the oracle card. The first card we have here for you is New Moon in Gemini. Communication is key. Maybe the time when the new moon will be in Gemini will be very important for you. So definitely look at it when it is. But this is a card that emphasizes communication. Make sure that you clear about everything you want. Make sure that you clearly articulate any kind of problem you might face or you might have, so you kind of avoid misunderstanding. So this year communication will be very important for you. We will see if the tarot will say anything or not. And also you have here this card, time for a nap. So time for a nap is kind of letting you know that you need to relax. You need to kind of sit back and don't overdo yourself practically, and also it kind of talks about rejuvenation, renewal, and this is kind of like a temporary one. So it's not that, okay, this is the year when I just kind of sit back and relax and I'm not doing anything. This is all about your dreams as well, letting your dreams to come true, and kind of like allow yourself to be free of the shackles of your goals, your lists and desires. So don't kind of let it tie you down, and just dream and observe things. So we'll see how that's gonna pan out. And from this deck, we do have here for you the Lone Wolf, strike out on your own, ambition, job hunting, work is play, wildcraft, conquer fear. So definitely face your fears this year. But also some of you might be looking for a new job, obviously, or starting your own business as well, because the wolves are pathfinders. And the other card that has a message for you today is strategy, plan your attack, research, references, visible, key position, deserved pay. So some of you might be working on strategy, or you're strategizing for your business or how you're approaching the year. Again, it's interesting, you kind of have here job hunting and references. So I think that might be a very important aspect for the year. But I think all in all will lead to a better position where you're getting paid whatever you deserve. Now let's see the energies at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so we do have here the Nine of Swords. So Nine of Swords indicates some worries, some fears, some anxieties. And the first thing that came to my mind is what is on this card, face your fears. Because what I kind of like to say with the Nine of Swords, there are really two ways to approach it. Like if you're worrying about something that you have to do, and the outcome is dependent on you, it's very important for you to face the fears and actually get that out of your way. Now, if the outcome is independent from you, worrying never found a solution for anything. But I kind of get there. Some of you need to kind of face some kind of a fear. So let's see what January is going to be all about. We do have here the Two of Cups. Two of Cups is a beautiful card of love. Two people that are coming together, forming a partnership, making some kind of commitment to each other. So this is a beautiful card for a relationship. Two people that might not be similar, maybe it's not your similar type, but they are having a strong connection. So therefore it can be a relationship, a new relationship, or an existing relationship where you have a very strong soulmate connection. But this can also talk about partnerships, contracts as well, if you kind of look at it more from the career perspective. This is the kind of relationship where both parties are equally benefiting from it. Now, this can also be, again, engagement, marriage for some of you, or as I said, a contract, but also making peace with someone. Like, if you've kind of been in an argument with someone, well, it definitely can indicate that. And guess what the clarifier is? The Ace of Cups, which is a card of new love, new happy times, when you're kind of so happy that you just don't know whether you should be laughing or crying from the overjoy. Now this can be also a sign of love, new love, as I said, happiness, new creative projects, birth of a child. What's really important here that January is going to be super happy for you, especially if you're kind of looking for love. January might be a very good month for it. Maybe a New Year's party or something along that line. Okay, let's see the energies for February. February brings you a big change because we have here the Death card, which is all about one chapter ending and another one is starting. Now this change it can be anything. It can be for some of you a new job, if you're job hunting, or others might be a new relationship. For others, like it might be that you are leaving a job behind, or a relationship, or a job is evolving. What's really important here, this is a card of change, a natural change that cannot be stopped. So when you kind of look at it, very important that you are not trying to resist it. The clarifier here is the King of Cups. So King of Cups can be a very strong father figure. It can be someone who is very loving, very loyal, also a card of balancing things in your life, feelings and emotions. So it might be a leadership opportunity, or someone that might come and help you this month. Let's see what March will be all about. You do have here the King of Wands. King of Wands is a court card, so can be a person, your energy, or just the general energy of the card. This king is really all about leadership, taking a lead, strategizing. Like you have here this strategy card, so definitely can be connected to that. It is a very entrepreneurial person, somebody who kind of likes the new approaches, new adventures, innovation as well. So again, can be a leader you might be dealing with, or a leadership opportunity that's being offered to you. But also with that King of Wands, if you're kind of more interested in the love spectrum of the things, this can be a very passionate, sexy king that's kind of like the conqueror who's able to get whoever he wants. But he is kind of not... he doesn't like when his freedom is in jeopardy. And the clarifier is the Ten of Swords, which means that something is ending here. Like for one of you, some of you might be an end of a leadership opportunity, or you're breaking up, leaving a leader behind. For others, there might be here a relationship that might be ending of in some shape or form. Let's see the energies for April. Okay, so we do have here the Hierophant card. The Hierophant is practically it's a faith card, so telling you to have faith in yourself, have faith in your dreams, in the universe. But also, this is a card of commitment. So it can indicate a relationship, a new relationship, or a committed relationship, like typical marriage card. For some of you, it might be that that relationship is kind of going into that direction. But also the Hierophant can tell you that it can connect to studying, going to school, or teaching, learning, or committing to yourself to an institution that has a very big history. Now, the Hierophant can also be connected to a group of people, a community. The clarifier is the Lovers, which can be a decision that you need to make here regarding some kind of a commitment or institution or schools or a group of people. But also, this is a card of love. So some of you might be getting married in April with that Lovers card and the Hierophant, because that's a typical. Those are two marriage cards. So especially when you kind of look at the Two of Cups as well, love is definitely available. It's a pretty good one. And your year continues here in May with the Star card, which is a card of hope, healing after difficulties, and also a card of wish fulfillment. So you have a very bright future ahead of you with that Star card. This is kind of like amazing because you're able to make your dreams come true, and also can be connected to social media if you're working in social media. And the clarifier is the Six of Wands, which is a card of success, victory, being in the center of attention. Now with that combination, some of you are really working in the spotlight. Maybe you are on a stage, maybe you are an entertainer, or you are in social media, but you're gonna have great success in the month of May in any areas of your life. Okay, let's see what June will be all about. You do have here the Three of Pentacles. So this might be collaboration, teamwork, working with a group of people. A community might be also a very important aspect of this card. But also with the Three of Pentacles, you're very good at what you're doing. You're forming bridges, you are creating relationships, and you're being acknowledged as well. So great card on the work end, because some of you might be getting a promotion or elevated or leveling up as well when the Three of Pentacles comes up. But also on a relationship, and it means like deep commitment, maybe rebuilding a commitment with someone, can be connected to building a strong foundation for a relationship, or working as a good team with your partner if you have one. Now, interestingly, the clarifier is the Hierophant, which might point back to whatever has been happening in the month of April, because that's when the Hierophant was the main card. So maybe some kind of a relationship, a partnership, or the commitment that we talked about here in April might bring some more positive results for you in the month of June. Now let's see what July will be all about. July, the main energy is described here by the Nine of Wands. So Nine of Wands is a card of the wounded soldier. This is kind of like a very exhaustive card, when you're kind of exhausted, when you're tired, when you've been kind of disappointed for many things in your life, and you're kind of wondering if what you're trying to achieve, the relationship, the career, the business that you're working on, will bring the results or not. Some of you might be kind of at the point of throwing in the towel. But also, this is a card of perseverance, which is kind of telling you do not give up, keep going, keep fighting. And the clarifier is the Moon, which indicates some secrets, some uncertainty, so or certain things that you're not seeing at the time, that might make things a little bit unstable. and that's why maybe you're going to be exhausted. But very important for you to listen to your instinct, listen to your inner voice with that moon energy. Now let's see what August is going to be all about for you. We do have here the Queen of Wands. So Queen of Wands is a court card, so can be a person, your energy, or just the general energy of the card. And this is the most beautiful queen from all of them. She's positive, she's radiant, and she knows how to use the law of attraction. Therefore, she can get whatever she wants. So this might be a good month for you to be kind of focusing yourself, focus on your confidence, because whatever you might want to get, August is the month. It might be the job, it might be the title, it might be the person you kind of have an eye on, because the Queen of Wands gets whatever she wants, and she doesn't even care what others might say or think. So the clarifier is the Three of Swords. There might be here some kind of a disappointment related to a person, a breakup, or anything, or a rejection, or it might be anything to that regards. But I think what's really important here for you to kind of embrace that positive mindset, what the Queen of Wands has overall. Now let's see what September is going to be all about. You have here the Wheel of Fortune, which will bring change for you. It will bring you a positive change, lucky change when things are on the up for you. This is a card that brings you, that's why kind of like the universe is working on your behalf to bring you something better. And this is kind of like the card that kind of tells you that you're going to be at the right time, at the right place to meet the right people, kind of like that serendipitous energy. And what these two cards are telling you, that the universe really will work on your behalf very hard this year in 2026, because both cards are saying that the universe is working on your behalf to bring you something better and to deliver your wish or something better. So something better is definitely on the way for you. But also this is a card of divine timing as well, and the clarifier is the strength card. So definitely be strong, healthy, and trust yourself, and also a card of patience. Now let's see how this year is gonna end for you, but before that, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and hype if it's available when you're watching this video. That's an indication that the reading helped you, and you're also helping me to grow the channel, to make sure that the message gets out to those who need it the most. For you, it is only costing a push of a button. So I hope that you already pushed those like, subscribe, and hype buttons. And don't forget about the comment section. Let me know how this reading is resonating with you. Where are you watching from? And don't forget to put in that positive affirmations that I am manifesting my dreams in 2026, or I manifested my dreams in 2026. Okay, let's, and don't forget to check out your sun, moon, and rising signs. So your reading continues here in October with the Knight of Pentacles. So Knight of Pentacles can be a person. It's a younger person if it is a person. It is somebody who is very meticulous, pays attention to all the details, like to put a lot of effort into the plan, keeps planning and planning. Sometimes that's kind of, that holds him back because he needs to get going. But this is a card that kind of brings you long-term results, positive results on the long run. Can be also a very committed relationship from that perspective, somebody who's very loyal. But again, this is a very slow-moving energy here for you. Especially that the clarifier is the Hangman, where kind of something is stuck. So something might not kind of going as fast as you would like to see in the month of October, and very important for you to see the things from a different perspective, look at things from a new angle, and let go of all of those things that are no longer serving you, and surrender to the universe. But also with that Knight of Pentacles, there might be here an offer, a job offer, a business deal, or any kind of contract, or potentially if you're buying or selling a property connected to that. This is not something that comes in quick, but it's very liable, and something that you need to hold on to and think about it. Now, November, we have the Strength card coming back. So this is, you're going to be very powerful. You're going to be very energetic. You're going to be oozing of self-confidence this month in any areas of your life. And maybe making moves that are surprising for people. Especially that you have here the clarifier as the Knight of Swords, which can be somebody who's hasty, somebody who's kind of a little bit impulsive. So I think make sure that you are paying attention to that you're not, that you're kind of a little bit planning a little bit more. Which kind of interesting here to have these two knights, because he's kind of like want to get going. He is like, okay, let's just kind of stay a little bit, let's go slower. So there's kind of this push and pull of that energy, but also this might bring you messages, somebody who might kind of tell you exactly what they think, somebody who's kind of always ready for battle. Might be also kind of like an argument, but I think you're going to be able to handle it with that Strength card, whatever changes this Knight of Swords will bring you. Now let's see December. You do have here the Five of Cups, which is a card of sadness, sorrow, regrets, connected to something that we kind of lose, can be connected to any kind of disappointment, really. It can be something that you already went through. And what's really important here for you to look at the opportunities, not whatever was lost. Now this is kind of connected to some kind of a decision with the Two of Wands, where you need to make a decision how to move forward, how to continue. Maybe you're starting a new job, and then you're gonna be kind of set to leave the people behind that you like to work with. But all in all, you're gonna be choosing the path that is the best for you. It can be connected to that choosing between two people as well. But all in all, you have a pretty good year here. I hope that you enjoyed this reading, and I'll be able to welcome you again. And I want to wish all of you a very happy, prosperous, and healthy 2026.